Hello, air signs. Welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. Today we're doing an all signs overview to see what the month of October has in store for you today. If you are new here, what I do is I pull a rune out of my bag there. That will be the overall energy of the month, and then we'll get 5 cards out there, one for each of the 4 weeks of the month and the last one for the end of the month going into November. And then we get some clarifiers out of there, my Viking deck. Okay, yeah, very Viking-y today, isn't it? We've got Viking runes and Viking cards. So this is Perfro. I really shouldn't worry about the pronunciations of this. It's a dead language. I can't be wrong. Yeah, so this is all about taking the chance, but it's in reverse. So it could be saying that the chances are not worth taking, or perhaps you're taking the chances on the wrong things. It's all about mystery, secrets, revelations. Okay. It could, as it's in reverse, it could be unpleasant surprises, unpleasant reveals. I don't know, maybe you're having a baby reveal, a gender reveal this month, and it's not what you were waiting for or hoping for. Okay, it could be secrets coming out, or it could be that you were holding on to sort of something secret. What else could it be? It could be an unhealthy focus on something. It could be like being addicted to gambling or something like that. Okay, so that's the sort of energies we've got. Okay, it's kind of like, yeah, surprises which are unpleasant for you this month. Okay, so that's the bulk of the cards come out. Let's have a look at what we got. Okay, so we got the High Priestess for the first week. We got the Two of Pentacles for the second week. We got the Three of Pentacles for the third week. We got the Nine of Cups for the fourth week. And the last week going into November is, I didn't do a cup, never mind. The Five of Wands. Okay, so the High Priestess, this is the secrets. Okay, so the beginning of the month, you may be finding something out that you didn't want to find out. You may be, maybe you're revealing someone's secret, dropping someone in it. I don't know. Maybe you're just getting an unpleasant surprise. Maybe you're going to wake up and find that your dog's done the toilet in the kitchen or something like that. It could also be, I'm going to say, it could be that you're ignoring your gut feelings. Okay. So let's have a little look-see. Talking about gut feelings, you don't need to know about my bad habits. Okay, so we got the Devil and the Six of Cups in reverse. And this could be, okay, this could be that you're finding out about something you've been holding on to for a long time, something which has been holding you back for a long time, or you've been allowing to hold you back for a long time, but it doesn't actually have that grip over you anymore. You're kind of just like, I don't know, it's a bit like you've imagine you're in a prison cell and you've been in there for such a long time that they've opened the door and said you're free, and well, you don't go anywhere because you're just so used to being in that prison cell. The devil is some sort of toxic energy. Could be that addiction to gambling I was talking about. But the Six of Cups is talking about like either like a soul connection or some sort of contract. It's in reverse. It's broken. It's not there anymore. If you're here mainly watching tarot reads for twin flame readings, it weren't your twin flame. Okay, or it was, but the contract is done. It's over. You don't actually need them in your life anymore. They don't need you in their life anymore, but you're still hanging on to it, and you're finding something out about them or about the situation which you don't like. Yeah, maybe they've moved on. Maybe they've gone and had a child with someone else and got married. Okay, and you've only just found out about it, which the Knight of Cups. It has totally thrown your future plans into disarray. Okay, The Knight of Cups at the best of times is unpredictable. Okay, it's thinking about your future, it's thinking about where you want to go, generally on a love level, but it can be for any sort of level. But if you look at the shadow of our horse here, we've got hoofs there, but the hoofs are there, and we've got the hooves here, yeah, where you can see they're coming, but you've also got them ones there. It's kind of saying what you're hoping for might not be necessarily what you get, and it's in reverse. So it's definitely saying whatever you were hoping for, whatever this secret is you find out, whatever this reveal is, it is definitely not what you were planning on. And yeah, it's kind of just, it's literally thrown you in disarray. Okay, which does actually then lead us to the Two of Pentacles quite nicely, because that's you juggling. Okay, so the second week we are juggling. I do have to point out that this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that's good. If it doesn't resonate with you, go and try watching the other ones. Maybe you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart, and that particular sign is the one you should be watching for. Oh, what's that on the bottom of my card? An unpleasant reveal. Look, lovely. A bit of food stuck to my card. Nice. The Two of Pentacles. It's a juggling energy. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Also, not all these cards may resonate with you. I'm doing 3 different signs all wrapped up into one read here. So this could be for you if you are a Gemini. These 2 might be for Aries. No, Aquarius. Sorry, I'm starting to muddle them up again. I've done so well recently. Nearly muddled them up in the Aries read I'd done earlier. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling something. Now, this could be spurring straight off this. If that one resonated with you and this one resonates with you, yeah, it could be literally now your future plans are being thrown in disarray. The contract is over. You've realised that maybe it's a business contract you were hoping for to get your wages for the next year, and it's fallen through and you haven't got it. It's then leading you into this energy of juggling stuff around. You're going to have to start maybe robbing Peter to pay Paul, or maybe you have to do some cutbacks on your finances. On a relationship, maybe you're having to completely ditch a whole friend circle because it was connected to someone else and not really you, and then you're moving on to someone else. So we got the Knight of Swords coming out there. So there's a little bit of disappointment, okay, with the fact that you're having to juggle this stuff around, but there is forward movement from it as well with the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is forward movement and possibly communication. Maybe you're going to be getting communication off someone who is throwing you a lifeline, or perhaps you're getting back into communications with other people you were deeming having a contract with, be it a soul contract or a financial, business or pleasure contract. Now we've got the Tower coming out, crossing all this, which is telling us however this all happens for you in the second week, this is where things really start changing in your life. Okay, now the Tower card, yes, a lot of people think, oh my God, it's the Tower. Doesn't necessarily always have to be bad. Okay, the Tower is literally a life-changing event. Now, it could be that maybe you crash your car and break your leg and you're off work for 6 weeks. That's a bit of a traumatic kind of Tower event. But in those 6 weeks, you might meet the person of your dreams, which then makes it kind of a positive. Okay, you have to take the rough with the smooth in life. Okay, it's not all roses. Sometimes you smell the manure which the roses are growing from. Okay. And so it is going to change your life about. Your life is going to start changing in the second week of October for some of you, all of you. Okay, third week of October, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork, making the dream work. This could be, again, if this has resonated with you so far, this could be a spur on straight into it. It could be a standalone for just one or other of the signs here. But it is sort of like the energy of, well, perhaps you get yourself in another team, perhaps you start a new project, perhaps you start a new relationship, which does turn out to be your divine twin flame or whatever you are looking for. Okay, but whatever it is, it suddenly eases the burdens. The 10 of Wands. Okay, the 10 of Wands is all about having burdens and dealing with those burdens, and then when it's in reverse, it's dealt with those burdens. It's no longer there. But the 10 also indicates a new beginning. Now this is working on something new, a new project, working on with a new person, building a new foundation. Okay, and well, from moving forward with that 8 of Wands, you're now ploughing forward. It's almost like whatever got revealed to you at the beginning of the month, you are now just literally like, right, okay, that's done and dusted. It is what it is. Let's go forward. Don't have to hang around attached to that anymore. Although the devil there does say, as I said right at the beginning when that came out, it was bound to you. You were bound to it, but it's like the prison door was open and you just didn't realize. Okay? You were free a long time ago from that devil, but you just stuck with it for whatever reason. Crossing this is the Fool in reverse. This may not be the start you're meant to be taking. Okay? Obviously, we all have our free will. We can do whatever we want. It doesn't really matter what the universe throws in front of us. We get to choose where we go with it. Okay, just like that tower, sometimes you can see it coming. If it gets tower in reverse, a lot of people say that's an even worse case scenario. But no, to me, a tower in reverse is an avoidable tower. It's something you can see coming down the road, and you can go, well, if I just veer off down this road here, I'm not going to get caught up in that traffic or whatever it is you see down the road. Obviously, traffic, road, connection, right? Yeah, so the fall in reverse is like you should be starting something new. You should be taking a leap of faith, but you're not. You've fallen back on something old. Not that, but something else. Maybe you're reverting back to maybe what you first done as a career or something like that. Or maybe you're revisiting exes to see if there's any way you can improve your chances in the future. It is also funny, we've got an ending card in reverse there, and we've also got the beginning card in reverse. It's kind of saying maybe it's linked with these burdens you're releasing, is then freeing you up to move forward and go charging into it. Okay, so let's see what this 9 of Cups is all about. The 9 of Cups is an energy of being satisfied. Okay, emotionally satisfied, being content emotionally. If it's a relationship, it's like being content in that relationship. But there is a double-edged sword to being content in a relationship. Sometimes you can be so content that you don't notice it's going down the plug hole. Okay, you're happily swirling round and round in that whirlpool, going down with it because you think, yeah, this is all fine. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, well, okay, right. So this is more on a relationship level to all the other weeks of the month. Now, that's the first half of October is very practical for you, very financially based, if you will. When we get to week 4, it's more emotional going on. So this is probably some sort of social connection or a relationship or something, and you're happy with it. You're content. It's all good. Okay. It is also the minor arcana of the star. Now, after every tower comes a star. Something changes in your life, and you wish that it changed differently or changed better or maybe changed worse. Okay, but there it is, the minor arcana of that coming out. Now, this kind of hope and wish is perhaps coming in from the cold. Okay, it's worrying about things what might never happen. We got this archer there in the background, fired off 5 arrows. They're all flying up in the air. Look, and they've been highlighted with the pentacles. Now, the little guy in the foreground, where he's running, covering his head, he thinks one of these arrows is going to fall on him. The chances of those arrows falling on him are pretty slim. Okay, the guy ain't aiming for the man. He's just firing them randomly up in the air. He could be aiming for something totally different. But this little guy at the front there is like, oh my God, these arrows are all going to fall on my head. I better run for cover. I better get in from out of the cold. Okay. and you're committing to something with the Four of Wands. Now, this commitment might not necessarily be to the relationship. It might not be to a person. It could be to anything. It could be to a job. It could be to a new way of living, new lifestyle, diet, exercise, anything like that. It could be just committing to, I don't know, whatever you started in the beginning of the week or in the middle part of the month, beginning of the week. Shit, look at that. Crossing that is that forward in reverse again. So yes, this commitment could be, yes, I've started something new. I've grouped up with people new. I feel included. Okay. Five of Pentacles coming in from the cold. And I'm committing to this. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm feel secure here. It's kind of like what I've wished for. Maybe not all out. Yeah, maybe you wished for like a lasagna, but it was just a pretty mundane lasagna. Well, you got it from Tesco's and it was made of horse meat. But it's still kind of like what you wished for. Now, coming to the okay, yeah. I do have to point this out on a lot of these reads I do for the monthly overviews. Yeah, the universe likes to point things out to me in these. Like, this is a crossover month. This is a crossover week. So there's conflict because it's in October. It's not November. It's a conflict between the two of them. So that's the first thing that tells me. The other thing it tells me, that's just the universe pissing about with me, basically. The second thing what it tells me is there could be some sort of conflict for you, or perhaps you're being tested. Okay, maybe the first 2 weeks or before this, yeah, you're on a trial period. Yeah, we'll give you 14 days, see how it goes. And now this is, well, let's put you to the test and see if you've learned all you need to know to carry on. Well, there is our star. But it's in reverse. A little bit like what I said here. You wished for a lasagna and you found out you got a horse meat one. Okay, yeah, it weren't quite what you wished for, but you didn't specify what type of meat you wanted in your lasagna, so the universe is giving you that. The wish is coming true, but it's not coming true in the way you thought it would be or what you were expecting. For example, let's leave that horse meat lasagna alone. Let's just go down the American route here. You asked for $1 million. You wake up in the morning and there's 1 million deer on your front garden. And it's like, yeah, the universe did give me $1 million. Unfortunately, they were all deer. Yeah, bucks, deer. Why am I explaining everything? And why do I feel the need to explain it when that's the crossing card every time? So, yeah, this wish is your new start. You've wanted something new. You've gone, well, obviously when you found all this out over here and you've been disappointed, but then you started driving forward. You put it out there to the universe. Oh God, universe, give me something better. Give me this, give me that. You're getting it. You may not think it's better. It might be better than you actually think, but it's not what you thought you were going to get. Give me a good, well-paying job. Well, it's giving you a good, well-paying job. It's not giving you the $1 million or £1 million a year job. It's giving you a good, well-paying job. Okay, you might have to work hard for that money, and maybe that's why the star's upside down. But whatever it is, it's not quite what you were expecting. I've pulled this crossing card out already. I haven't even tackled this Knight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse is going to be that, again, you're driving forward, you're taking action, but you're working from the wrong aspect of the truth, or you're working from a mistruth. Okay, and this is where the conflict starts coming into it. Yeah. Something just ain't quite feeling right. You're taking a chance on the wrong thing. I said it right at the beginning, and that's basically what this all says from about week 3 onwards. Okay, we got the star, we got the wish coming out there, but it's not quite the wish you were waiting for. You've wished on the wrong thing. I've come in from the cold. I've worked with other people. I've driven forward. I've committed to this, but it's still not quite right. And then it's like, by the end of the month, going into November, is, have I made the right choice? Is this the journey I'm meant to be on? And I said that up here. Yes, you've started something new, but it might not be what you were meant to have started. And that's what this is all talking about. Yes, I'm taking action on it, but I'm not taking action on the right truth. I'm taking action on a lie or bad information or something like that. Okay, so that is your October for you. Obviously, if you have not joined my membership, which you haven't, then you can join my membership and you will be able to get actual individual signed readings for the month of October, which I will be starting probably tomorrow, because you will be watching this. Well, okay, I'll be starting it with about 24 hours of this one coming out live, or coming out onto the stream. Rambling. Let's start. If you want to watch another video of mine, I will be shoving up a link in the end of the video for, why not, we'll have to try monthly read, and then you can see what I say about that for the month of October and see how that bears out for you as well. That's an all signs one, so I'm actually covering all 12 signs in for that, so maybe nothing resonates with you in that, but it might. Yeah, if you like this video, please feel free, give it a thumbs up, let me know, let the YouTube algorithms know. If you didn't like this read, give it a thumbs down. I'm a big boy, I can take that sort of rejection, but I'm also curious. Let me know in the comments what you didn't like about it, and if I can put it right for the next videos, I will try to. If you haven't subscribed, don't worry about the membership bit. If you haven't subscribed, which is the main thing, yeah, do so, because then you will be putting your energies into the pot, and these reads will become more relevant for you and maybe resonate even more so. Okay, so until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you will be good out there.